I let him scream. Then I drove to Accra. 5 hours. Heart pounding. Practicing my speech. How I'd tell her she was worth more than any billionaire empire. The betrayal. When she refused to take the prize. The school was quiet. When I arrived, just Amma sitting alone under a tree. She looked up. No surprise. Like she'd been expecting me. "So you did it?" she said quietly. "I did it. I chose love. I chose you." "Lost everything?" "Not everything. Just everything that wasn't real." She stood up. Tears in her eyes. This was it. The moment where the billionaire gets the girl. Where love conquers all. "Tund," she said. "I need to tell you something." My heart stopped. "I can't be with you." The world tilted. "What?" "I can't be with you. I've been thinking about this. About what you'd be giving up for me. 12 billion naira. Your billionaire empire. Your reputation. Everything. Amma, I chose you. You chose me over a contract. But that's not the same as choosing yourself. You're running from something, not running toward something. And I refuse to be the reason a billionaire loses himself. That was the ultimate betrayal. She rejected me. You spent 20 years building an empire to prove you were worthy, she continued. Now you're ready to burn it down to prove you're capable of love. But Tund, you don't need to prove anything. Not to me. Not to anyone. Then what do? You go back to Lagos. You rebuild, not the empire, but yourself. You figure out who Tund Bamidele is when he's not performing. You do the actual work of becoming whole. And then, if you still want me, come find me. Not as Chief Tund Bamidele the billionaire. Just as Tund, the man, the human being capable of real love. She kissed my cheek. I'll be here, waiting for a man who's real, not just running. Then she walked away. I stood in that courtyard, surrounded by the wreckage of every certainty, and realized something profound. This wasn't rejection. This was the greatest act of love I'd ever experienced. She betrayed my expectations, my billionaire logic, my grand gesture, to save me from myself. The aftermath. When the billionaire learns the lesson. 3 months later, I didn't lose everything. Some investors pulled out. Some stayed. I lost the Du Bois deal, paid fortunes in legal settlements, but my billionaire business survived. Smaller, humbler, but alive. I sold the penthouse, bought a smaller place in Ikoyi, actually furnished it myself. I've been going to therapy. Yes. Chief Tund Bamidele, billionaire, talks about his feelings. Turns out, I have decades of unpacked trauma about worthiness and performance. I've been learning to be alone, not lonely, but comfortably solitary. Learning what I actually like when nobody's watching. I've been volunteering at a local school in Lagos. No cameras, no PR team, just showing up, helping children, fixing broken desks, learning what Amma learned years ago. That meaning isn't measured in billions. That love isn't a transaction. And yesterday, I got a text from an unknown number. There's a library in Makola that just opened. Small, beautiful, full of children learning to read. Thought you'd want to know. I stared at that text for 20 minutes. I could rush to Accra immediately, but that would be another billionaire performance. Another grand gesture. Instead, I'm going to finish my therapy, keep volunteering, keep learning who I am. And then, in a few months, when I've done the actual work, I'll drive to Accra. I'll walk into that library, and I'll ask Amma Surwa if she needs help organizing books. Not as Chief Tund Bamidele, the billionaire who gave up everything. Just as Tund, the man finally learning what real love means.